Chapter 7.
No, this'll work.
Are you sure?
Oh,
I promise.
Damien.
Please be safe, Damien.
Of course I'll be safe.
Oh no.
Would anyone like to have more wine?
I think I'm good for right now.
See? See, there it goes.
The flames shudder and wobble as they begin to spread to the logs, which crackle and hiss at the heat. After a while, the wildly leaping flames begin to steady themselves, and we settle in around the pit.
Fire. Agent of destruction and creation.
Something nice about a campfire deep in the woods, isn't there?
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming out here with me. I know camping isn't really your thing. Well, I mean, not Evelyn's thing, but I don't know about you, Nora.
Maybe a couple times, when I was a kid.
I thought maybe since we're in pretty deep on all the things we're working on right now, we could all use it. Because I used to, when things got really bad, I'd come out into the woods and just be there. And it helped me, so I thought maybe it would help you too.
It's a nice, starry sky.
I don't know if it'll inspire you or what, but if more people could experience something like this, something with the same meaning it holds for me.
It is nice. Honestly, I've been doing all right. Better than before, that's for sure. Finals are soon, but I'm not too worried.
Evelyn's got her dissertation to finish up.
Oh, how's that going, Evelyn?
Oh, Nora. Nah, I know. You're not supposed to ask how the dissertation is going.
It's bad luck.
Is that a rule?
Pour me that drink anytime.
I see.
Oh no.
Yes, let's have a drink. I'm still kind of freezing, even with this fire going.
Nora reaches for a backpack and pulls out a thermos. She hands out plastic cups and pours into them a warm, dark liquid.
Okay, this is delicious. I've never actually had mulled wine like this before.
No? In my family, we always had it around this time of year.
You take red wine and add, what? Cinnamon, orange?
Oh, I've never tried that.
Yeah, those, and cloves, and anise, star anise, and honey.
Oh, that sounds nice.
That's it. Quite simple.
It's really warming me up.
That's what it's for. Ugh, so good. Evelyn, you doze off or something?
No, I'm awake. I was just looking at the fire. Kind of staring at it, I guess.
What do you see?
Everyone. People. Us.
I don't know what that means.
I think if we were going to make something to help people, it would be something that helped them see themselves. Something that reflected back on them somehow. Just a thought. It's probably nothing.
No, I like that though. Yeah, something to help you reflect.
So this is when they came up with Evelyn, I guess. Not Evelyn, Eliza.
I think that's the right track. I'm really looking forward to working on these ideas with you two. And just as soon as all this nonsense with school is over.
School nonsense. Everyone regards the fire in silence for a while, sipping Nora's mulled wine.
There's so many bad things happening in the world right now. But I don't know, somehow, for some reason, I feel like the future is going to be okay. I don't know why, I have this feeling that we're the ones. We're the ones who are going to fix it. Not we, like, you or me, but I mean, like, our generation.
Perhaps.
Maybe we will.
Maybe we will.
The important thing is to try.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what we're meant to do. We're meant to try.
Sometimes you get tired of trying. Well, at least I do.
I wonder what things will be like 10 or 20 years from now.
You'll be gone, Damien.
Will we have achieved our goals?
I'm sorry.
What would we say to each other? What would we say to our younger selves?
Don't crunch.
The future we want, the future we're trying to create, did it even happen?
Damien looks up at the sky.
Future selves, tell us if it happened, okay? Come back in time, just tell us that you made it happen, please.
Damien,
It's the wine.
it's more than just the wine.
I'm just interested in the future, that's all. My future, your future, humanity's future. Of course, right now, the only future I can picture is the headache I'm gonna have tomorrow morning, but...
No reason to worry about it now.
You know what, you're right. I'll have some more.
Of course.
I think I'm passing out.
Whoa.
Well, it is pretty late.
Oh.
Good night, Evelyn.
All right, good night, Evelyn. Hey, I know you've been working hard, so have a good rest, okay? You deserve it.
You know, they used to criticize anesthesia. It's true.
That's a great graphic.
They said it was important to feel pain, even during surgery.
Oh. Wow.
Can you imagine?
I don't want to imagine.
Today, if surgery is performed without anesthesia, it's medical malpractice, and the hospital can be sued for millions of dollars. We recognize it for the trauma that it is. So when people criticize direct stimulation and induced dreaming, I hear the same old obsolete arguments. Pain is good because pain is real, whatever that means. Pain is good because we can't feel pleasure without the contrast.
I mean, I feel like that is true.
Pain is necessary because feeling pain is what it means to be human. I was asked before this conference if I wanted to debate a philosopher on stage, some famous continental philosopher. And I said no. I said, look, we've had all of these discussions before. Every time something is invented that alleviates pain, whether that's anesthesia or painkillers or whatever else, someone says, no, wait, stop. People should be feeling pain. Can you imagine the arrogance, the sheer arrogance it takes to tell someone who's suffering that they should be feeling pain?
The thing is, pain is kind of on a spectrum. It's not binary. You can't just say, oh, this is pain and this is not, because it's more fine-grained than that. You can't just remove pain and expect it not to affect anything else. So heartache is pain as well, but if you don't feel that, then you won't appreciate what you had. And I know that, there's just so many aspects of pain that is not clear cut. It's not just this is pain, this is not, and we're gonna remove pain so it doesn't exist. You'll fundamentally change people if you do that.
Imagine finding someone bleeding on the street, and instead of getting them to a hospital, you say, oh, that's just a part of being human, you know. Listen, if you're interested in feeling pain for yourself, don't let me stop you. Choose to experience all the pain you want.
Unless, of course, he is talking specifically about suffering, about depression, about pain in the sense that you don't work mentally, you don't function. But still, it's not that simple.
What I know and what I believe is that I have experienced enough pain in my life. And now we have a device that will stop it quickly and easily, no side effects. All the anguish and despair and unhappiness just gone like that. This technology is not only going to form the basis of a revolution for mental health, it will bring about a fundamental shift in how we conceive what it means to be human. I know some of you are still skeptical of me, so I'll tell you how. Many of you know we recently brought on my former collaborator on the Eliza project at Skanda, Evelyn Ashino Aubrey. Brilliant researcher and engineer. And do you know what she's found? She's more productive and more efficient when she uses continual, low-powered direct stimulation. It's not an intervention, it's a part of life.
Is he actually bullshitting, or is he actually talking for me?
Why confine the therapeutic effect to individual therapy sessions when it can be a background throughout the day? It's like a continuing dream, except without the part that removes you from reality. You still see reality, but without the parts that impair you. It allows you to work and be effective in the world without being held back by all the things that might normally be an impediment.
But isn't that also kind of an impairment? I mean, if you're dulled by this thing, are you really there? Are you really like clear-minded and crisp? Do you really I don't know.
We're still in the early stages of this, but I mention it now because I want you to understand what a game changer this is going to be. Mental health problems cost employers billions in lost productivity every year. Mental health services occupy more and more of our time and our resources. This is simply unsustainable. We can either take half measures, or we can confront the problem head on at its source in the brain.
I mean, I completely agree that mental health is the problem, and I wish we had better ways of treating it. Maybe this would be a way, but it's still just, as discussed earlier, the potential for misuse is high, and it's a very delicate subject.
At Aponia, we choose to confront. We choose to say enough is enough. To suffer is not human. Pain is no longer a useful evolutionary strategy, and there is nothing stopping us from ending it right now. Thank you.
A gentle breeze plays across my face. It's so nice and warm here. I love working like this. Knowing I can come back here anytime makes everything else possible. Somewhere outside of here, there are doubts and suspicions. I'm aware of them, but they don't bother me.
But isn't this just some sort of escapism? I mean, the real world has problems that needs to be dealt with.
There are those who hate the idea of ending pain. It's difficult to believe someone could hold such a position, but people do. It's escapism. They say it's living a lie.
Yeah? I'm sorry, but that's... I mean, convince me otherwise.
But what is the truth? And why is the truth better?
It's not that it's better, it's that reality is there and you have to deal with it. And sometimes you can't do that if you're dulled by painkillers.
No matter where you live, how you live, you exist in the shadow of persuasive lies. Human beings have always had to invent reasons for themselves to exist. The bare truth of this world is too painful to acknowledge. So, what I do now is nothing new. It's no different than what we've done since the beginning. Am I really standing here on the shore of a calm lake? I want to believe it, so I do. Imagine the world's population happy and content. No more anger, greed, or fear.
It would be nice.
This future is possible. We only need to change our brains just a little and it can happen. This is a dream we can give everyone. Aponia, the absence of all pain. We will dream of this world. And we will dream of it so vividly that it becomes reality.
So that was Eliza. Yeah. That was interesting. Not much of a game. It, of course, it's a visual novel, but it was interesting. I feel like I really enjoyed it, actually. It it did put some thoughts into my head and got around some, I think, important subjects that maybe something we have to, you know, address in the future as a society. I don't know. It's I think this is very good game. Well, it's very well done, I feel like. And I know I think I know that Zachtronics is someone who deals with technology like this in other games. So they kind of know what they're talking about, I think. Oh, the future is a bit brighter. That was a short credits list. Very well done. Bravo. So I guess I can't continue, it looks like, but I can choose the chapter. So, okay, so I think I want to see the other endings as well.